What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at one of our more recent Bass Pro boxes. So, you guys know the deal. We're going to flip this thing open and check out what's inside. Boom, baby. Oh, man, this is a good one. So, we got ourselves a 𝗙cie𝗋𝗶𝗹 flat banger. It looks like we have a Lake Fork Flutter Spoon. We got some EWG hooks, a Lipless crank. It looks like some little Westin paddle tail swim baits. And then we got, what do we got here? The 13 Fishing Bubble Butt. That's an interesting name for a lure. And then, as you guys know, we got ourselves the 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶 magazine in here. If you guys want to read up on some fishing stuff, make sure you check this out. And don't forget that you got the card in there that tells you everything that's in your box, how much it costs. And if you flip it over on the back, you're going to have a QR code on there that if you scan this, it's going to tell you a little bit more about your box and potentially even give you guys some fishing tips. So scan that QR code. And then you got a sticker. Slap that on one of your tackle boxes. Everybody likes stickers. But let's check out some of these baits. So I'm not really going to go in order. We're just going to grab them and check them out. So the first one we got here is the Lipless crank. This is the Thunderhawk Lures SGT. Guys, Lipless cranks are a great way to catch bass, especially in the spring. If you've never fished a Lipless crank in the spring, I recommend that you pick one up, get hip to it. You can fish these things a lot of different ways, whether you're ripping it, slow rolling it. These get bass fired up in the spring like crazy. I've caught so many fish on them, and this is a really great color. The chartreuse, and they're like silver, nice and shiny. They're loud. Can't really hear the rattles because it's in the box. But then we have this Westin Shad tease. It's like a slim little paddle tail. This is going to be a cool bait. Throw it on a Ned rig hook. Get it out there. Jig it. Anytime that you guys are fishing in like a pond or a lake, even a creek where you guys are kind of keying in on smaller bait fish, this is going to be a great bait to fish. Now, this is going to be a paddle tail swim bait that you can pick up, throw it on a spinning rod. And honestly, I like to fish for smallmouth in the creek, so this is going to be one that I think is really going to get it done for me in some of the rivers and creeks that I've fished. So really nice looking paddle tail swim bait. Then we got the 13 Fishing Bubble Butt. That's kind of awesome that they named it that, I'll be honest with you. Like, sometimes you just gotta send it with the name, you know? So this right here is an interesting looking soft plastic, but I do like that a lot. So there's probably a bunch of different ways you could fish it, and pulling it out of the package, wow, it has some scent on there for sure. But you guys could throw this on a shaky head. I would probably fish it Texas rig with a bullet weight, and check that out in your box. You guys got some, 3/0 EWG hooks. You guys can pair these up together and just go ahead and fish it. This should be a great way to catch bass. And it's green pumpkin. It's never bad to have some green pumpkin soft plastics in your box. Then we got the Lake Fork Flutter Spoon. This one is honestly one that I need to experience more. I don't fish spoons too often, but I do watch a ton of videos on it. I've been trying to get hip to getting out and doing it. I got to put myself in a scenario where I'm going to commit to fishing this. This is me being straight up honest with you guys. I fished a lot, but spoons are one thing that aren't necessarily in my comfort zone, but I know they work super good. So you guys can get out there, you can cast these. A lot of people like to vertical jig them alongside of the boat. A lot of guys who like to fish with their graph will throw this out there. They'll pop it straight up and down, and they get hammered. I have heard a ton of noise about catching some good quality bass on a Flutter Spoon. And then last but not least, we have the flat banger. You guys can't go wrong with a square bill. Another great bait to fish in the springtime. You can get this guy in that shallow water. This is a cool square bill. I love that it's got a flat profile. A lot of square bills you'll find will be a lot more bulkier, so you can slim things up, get like a tighter wobble with this bait right here. You can fish it a little bit faster. Great way to cover water, fish around rocks and wood and stuff like that. So if you guys like square bills, this is a really cool one. The color here is a shad color. It's called Shotgun Shad. So if you guys are down with that, white shad color, it's got chartreuse on the bottom, almost like a 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹 shad. So there you guys have it. There's some baits that came in one of our more recent Bass Pro boxes. Fishing season for me is right around the corner, guys. I'm super excited. Spring is almost here. I just can't wait to get out and go fishing. I want to fish some of these baits. But, hey, if you guys are new here, do me a favor, smash the subscribe button. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this mystery tackle box unboxing, and I'll see you guys next time.